Hey everybody, here we are on Emily Fields, and as OKW we have AceHiro, who has already locked in Luftwaffe ground forces, and his opponent is BottomLulz, playing as the USF, and he has also locked in his commander mechanized company. Looking at the bulletins, anything that sticks out there? AceHiro has 5% increased armor protection for his Panzer force, and faster veterancy gain for riflemen for BottomLulz. So, as we see, both teams going for an almost identical capping order here in the beginning, but yep, both skipping that point, going straight for the fuel with their starting unit and capping the nearby strategic point. And so far it's all peaceful, quiet, birch chips, just like that. From what I heard, the birds will stop chipping once the first shot has been fired. Just a little trivia fact there for you guys. But the birds are about to be scared away as the first gunshot is about to be fired. There we go. And gone are the birds, and these Stern Pioneers close to the riflemen manage to get some damage in as they retreat, but they are vastly outgunned now. 10 rifles pointing at them. Yep, he's quick to retreat without taking too much health damage. He had a Volk squad that was looking to engage, but decides not to risk it, as they too would have been outgunned if they had engaged these riflemen there. Meanwhile, on the other side, this lone rear echelon squad is moving towards the munitions point, but is found out by these Volks. They're looking to engage, and they are getting help from these riflemen, looking to shoot these Volks in the back. But he does change position a bit, but don't think it will be enough. He changes target to these riflemen who are in heavy cover. Meanwhile, rear echelon moves up for a better shot, and now he switches target again, but he's just overrun. And AceHiro is slowly falling back. He is sending out his Sturms again, but they are alone. They have quite the distance to close to these riflemen. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. He's trying to engage, but oh. Close to dropping one model, half health now. He dropped one of the riflemen, but loses 25%. Now half of his firepower on that squad. 4 Volks for AceHiro, and BottomLulz has just called in his lieutenant. Has ample munitions for an extra unit, if he so desires to, but what could he be saving up for? Oh, right. The M20. It's going for the M20. Fast M20. Meanwhile, lieutenant looking to get that machine gun, submachine gun. Getting that heating up. And yeah, he's just mowing them down. Up here, AceHiro forced to pull back a bit. Lost a few models, but so did BottomLulz, who has called in his first cavalry riflemen, and they are getting in the submachine gun upgrade, making them just that little bit more dangerous up close. But no, a lot dangerous. M20 is on its way. First truck has been set down by AceHiro.
A capture point is being overrun.
More fighting going on. Just occurred to me that this strategic point has never been capped.
Just got cut off.
And then again, same with this.
Utility car taking the field.
Man, that's a good position there. Volks in heavy cover by the well. Managed to get these riflemen away, though he didn't retreat them for some reason. There we go. They're retreating now. Cav riflemen moving up, but man, they're getting gunned down by 3 Volk squads. But fortunately, M20 utility car is on the scene, looking to deal some damage. Not going for the armored skirts upgrade. At least not yet. I mean, he has the munitions for it now, but we'll see if he gets it or not. M20 remains on the field with these Volks, but if he goes in for the snare, he can just kite the utility car back. And yeah, it's actually doing a little bit of damage to it with the small arms fire. But he's taking more hits than he's doing to the utility car. Capping a bit of munitions here, getting the fuel over there, looking to get that sweet double fuel, but BottomLulz is sending his riflemen over there to deal with that. Meanwhile, more small arms fire being fired upon this utility car, and he is looking to get a flank on it. Maybe even get a Faust fired onto it, but let's see what happens. Nah, instead it's the M20 that flanks these Volks. Doing so, he actually ate that Faust. Oh well, he's quick on the repair. Meanwhile over here, these Sturm Pioneers were getting slaughtered. Yeah, Cav Rifleman with Thompson upgrade is no joke. And it's gone with the Mechanized Regiment headquarters. Still lacks a bit of fuel for the Puma. And AceHiro is just getting out of the base, trying to get some, at least being present on the map. But let's see if BottomLulz can push him back once again. And speaking of Pumas, it is in production, but so is the little Stuart for BottomLulz. And the M20, which is getting the armored skirts upgrades, has joined the fight, looking to do even more damage. It's steadily racking up that veterancy, burst by burst. Oh, he's just getting swarmed up here in this position. He could use a machine gun to help contain all these troops from BottomLulz. Puma, Puma, Puma! Going hunting for some utility cars. Stuart derping about as it tries to drive around the hedge. Decides not to engage the Puma at this time, but instead just taking on the Volks. And yeah, AceHiro has been cut off from his fuel. Puma getting its first hit on some armor, but that was about it. Infantry is falling back from BottomLulz, leaving his armor on the front line, unsupported, as the Puma is on the prowl. But instead the Puma, which is a cat, decides to take a nap. Meanwhile, break time for BottomLulz as he's gathering his forces near the base for repairs and reinforcement. He doesn't have an ambulance yet. Curious. Huh. Yeah, he has gone for the 50 cal. AceHiro not having his own MG at the moment, but has instead gone for the Feldkampfjägers. Puma have been taking off. Vehicle priority is looking to score a few hits against infantry, which it has already dealt some damage to, actually gotten 3 kills. Not bad. More troops pouring up on the middle. And he is slowly but surely pushing the Puma all the way back to his base. Over here, Lieutenant, the submachine gun engages the Volksgunjägers, but is it enough to defeat them? Nope. He just gets out of there quickly as soon as he realizes what he were up against. AceHiro cut off again. And I just looked at the VPs. BottomLulz still has 500 VPs, and AceHiro is almost down to half his VPs. At least with capturing this point, he stems the bleeding. But it's just a matter of time before BottomLulz will capture the middle VP. So I believe. I mean, he has got a firm grasp on the middle for now. Let's see if AceHiro can push in. I mean, he has the Puma there for support to help deal with the disarmor. But Soup boys are on the scene, and Puma immediately recognizes the danger and pulls way back, not looking to catch a Soup to the face. Oh, good hits on the Steward. Just one more. Misses! Misses. Soup's being thrown down to the Puma. Needs to get the Steward back further and get some repairs on it. Or, you know, take the chance to just repair it on the field. But who is he? Daredevil? Nah, he's pulling back. More Cap riflemen. And finally, he is getting an ambulance. That sweet 12-minute ambulance for BottomLulz, having saved his fuel and resources for M20 and Steward. Let's have a look at the Steward. Not Steward, the M20. 7 kills so far. Decent.
Heavy truck, ready for orders.
I mean, 7 kills, and the highest kill is on these Cap riflemen with 10 kills. Still haven't kept this strategic point down here. That's annoying. At least for me. Bit of a quiet period, but these Volks are heading into trouble. With support from the Puma, guarding the rear. Ugh! Immediately drops a model as they reveal themselves. Can he get it? I think he will get the Cap. But then he has to run. No, he just killed a model that was capping. Ah, that's pretty. Just one model dropped at one crucial point after the other. He is smoking his lieutenant, hoping to provide some cover for the lieutenant, but will he go for the aim shot? No. He won't. He doesn't have enough munitions for it. Lieutenant gets out of there with his life intact, but the same can't be said for his teammates, as they were cut down one by one as they were looking just to get that extra bit of capping in. Svera Panzer headquarters have been set up, and Panzer authorization is going up. Hidden behind the trees. More battling going on down here. 50 cal cutting some holes into the Pioneers, Stern Pioneers. Doesn't get the suppression on these Volks that they get out of the arc of fire. More damage going on, fire grenades being thrown. Steward is there to provide support. M20 is not in the battle, probably being repaired somewhere. By the looks of it, AceHiro is starting to push BottomLulz back a bit. And that's a bit of a breathing room for BottomLulz, as he can get his fuel back. Still something going on in the middle where the Feldskampfjägers have taken up positions, but they are facing off some armor, and they need help to deal with that. The Puma is there, but it is badly damaged. Fortunately for the Puma, it is getting repaired by these Stern Pioneers. Will he just go in there and try to deal some damage, or is he... he's just going for the mutations point. And what is he doing? What? Oh, come on, that must have been a misclick. He's abandoning the... But why? Must have been a misclick indeed. Or they just wanted some... Hey, we need some fresh air, let's go out and grab some. Yeah, sure thing, boss. But they should instead have been repairing the M20, which is now up to 10 kills. Stuart, 5 kills. Puma, 7 kills. 7 infantry kills for the Puma, which has been long on the fields for... No, the M20 has been alone. What am I saying? Forget it, I'm just blabbering here. Ooh, that's a hot spot. Sadly, no Wi-Fi is provided. And the MG just pulls back, looking to get some bandagage on that burn wound. Literacy-free cavalry riflemen with support from these riflemen with bars is gaining ground and killing these Stern Pioneers. But Feldskampfjägers are there providing support. They have not been upgraded yet. But how expensive is that? He's getting there. He's getting there munition-wise. He has upgraded his ogres here with the light machine gun. Yeah. Trying to get some damage onto them. Half health, 4 models. They'll be dropping models like flies now, as evident. Yeah, he better run. Puma taking shots at the stationary target here. Oh, whoa! Well, that was an aimed shot that just killed 2 models. 2 for 1. Great deal. AceHiro has fallen down on VPs quite a lot, actually, especially compared to his opponent BottomLulz. Just can't get a hold of those VPs, but he is calling in a Panther 4 to help him out. So let's see if that can tip the scales in AceHiro's favor. Speaking of tanks, Major is coming in for BottomLulz. Major is on the field, and soon he'll have enough for his first tank. Not counting the Scott howitzer carriage. AceHiro trying to get some mines down, but he was discovered by this rifleman squad, who did manage to decap, so all VPs are left uncapped. As BottomLulz just steps into the capping circle at the last moment, preventing AceHiro from getting the drain going on BottomLulz. Stuart just taking a few shots, got 1 kill, but Puma continues to taking shots at the Stuart. Riflemen are there. Can he get out of there? Will he go for it? 1 more hit. Not going for it. That's the Zooks were there to provide cover. He needs to get that repaired pretty quickly. And there we go. The Panther 4 has revealed itself to these riflemen. And just as he was doing, the first Sherman is in production for BottomLulz. But so far there's nothing to laugh about for BottomLulz, as the only AG is a couple of bazookas and counting the steward for BottomLulz.
A capture point is being overrun.
And AceHiro still dropping points. Last truck is being called in for AceHiro, so he's tired of dropping med crates for his troops, so he can save his munitions for something else.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready. We're losing a capture point.
Incendiary grenade is going on to these clump of MG squad. Did get a suppression on one of the bolts, but the lieutenant is running. He's running through the fire. Fortunately, oh, he's oh, I jinxed that. Just dropping 2 models. Little smoke to help the Obers cap the middle VP, but Sherman is there, getting the pintle mount upgraded up immediately, looking to take on the Obers. Obers, no AT or anti-tank gun support. Is left there to take damage. And now the MG is kicking in. Quite low. Will he get the vibe? No, looks like the Obers will get out of there. And speaking of AT, the first Raketenwerfer is in production now for AceHiro. Puma is quickly going out of there. P4 helping its buddy M20 having lost its main gun. Stewart toughens up. She's looking to wedge itself in between the Sherman and the M20 against the Panzer IV. VP drain has stagnated as both teams holds 1 victory point, though the neutral one is up for grabs, especially for AceHiro, seeing he has the P4 ready there to cover any infantry support that should cap this point. Meanwhile, BottomLulz is stuck on repair duty as his armor took quite the beating in the last engagement. Puma scoring another infantry kill. 11 infantry kills. Stewart 6 infantry kills. How many does the M20 have? 16. 16 kills for the M20.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
16 and 11. P4 taking a bit of damage. No AT guns is out for BottomLulz. He needs Captain Tech if he wants his AT guns out. Let's see how long he can go on without these AT guns. Man, Puma, bit 4. 7 kills for the Panzer IV. Now 8. As these Volks are getting mowed down by these Cav riflemen. Obers walking into an MG. Nope, that's one retreating. Not looking to cap a grenade. I believe that's why he wanted it going out there. Yikes. Puma is just dealing damage. Oh, will he? Yeah, he spots the Stewart. Stewart doing a rotate. Oh no! Rotated to death, granting the Puma veteran C5. Yikes! Now that's a beast. Back in base. Been looking to get healed up and reinforced, but He has almost been pushed entirely off the map right now. He has, yeah, he's retreating these guys, and he's doing an aim shot. It missed. Aim shot misses, but still has the Obers and P4 that he has to outrun. It's not looking good, as that is his last rifleman squad. Oh, what? It got away! It got away! Okay, that was lucky for BottomLulz. BottomLulz, not content with staying in the base, is moving out. He is going for the captain now. So he realizes he needs those AT guns to support him. Puma's not doing so well against AT guns. And that's probably why he wants his AT guns out right now. It would have been a different matchup if the Puma was out of the equation. But, nope. And to make matters worse, it is a bit 5 Puma. Cap Major leaving the charge and takes a bullet and dies as he calls in artillery strikes on the Axis forces. Volkskampfjägers finally getting their Volkskampfjägergewehr. With the captain on the field, BottomLulz has started the production of his first AT gun. So it should help deal with the Puma, which is probably the biggest annoyance for BottomLulz at the moment, at least for his armor. But then again, the Puma is also doing a good job with dealing with infantry, with the majority of its kills actually being infantry kills. Meanwhile, the P4 has actually also done quite some damage to his infantry with 14 kills. Cav Rifleman focusing and being focused and dies. Yikes. Sherman, yeah, not doing so much. Not doing so hot. Only 1 kill so far. Yeah. He could load armor-piercing rounds, so he's probably on HE shells. But even that hasn't done much against the infantry, AceHiro's infantry. I mean, AceHiro is doing some damage right now, having capped all 3 victory points. BottomLulz is bleeding. And the last few engagements taken by BottomLulz hasn't been that favorable for him. AT gun finally gets in position and gets a hit on the Puma, but not before it taking out his M20. Man, that's a shame. The M20 really did some damage against AceHiro's infantry. Not looking so good for BottomLulz, as the P4 is just hitting the Major's corpse. Second P4 is about to reveal itself. Things have gone from bad to worse for BottomLulz.
Holding on 300 points.
Getting out of there, might be able to push them back, but battle is about to commence here in the middle. The G-gun needs to set up, but it risks eating a grenade here from these Obers. No grenade yet. They are focused on the AT gun. Gets the Obers back. Can he push against the P4s? He's trying to do. Now he's behind the shot block of the shed, but moving out. AT gun setting up in position, but is out of range. Oh, nasty grenade there from the first Scam Shakers. Doing quite the damage against these cat riflemen. Managed to cap this point over here, but another Volk squad is ready to move in and cap that point. Oh my god, he's gonna lose this squad, isn't he? Oh, he gets out of there, but had to leave the middle VP on cap.
A capture point is under attack.
Volks just revealed themselves near this strategic resource point. BottomLulz has just split so much manpower. He's so low on manpower. And AceHiro just took a smoke reconnaissance. He's taking a look at the front line, seeing a couple of MGs and the Sherman, but no AT gun. So will he go for it? Probably. Not an all-out assault. He can cap with these here. Gun does not have vision. Slowly but surely he's pushing him back from this fuel over here. More fighting going on over here. AT gun is back on the middle, and the P4 just sneaks around the block again. Yeah. Vet 2 Sherman. Still only 2 kills. Cannot even zone against this P4 and
a medium tank was just lost.
Well, and with that said, BottomLulz is left without any tanks. I mean, he has fuel, plenty of it actually, but not so much manpower. And he is up against 2 Panzer IVs and a Vet 5 Puma. BottomLulz forces have just been cut down in size. And here comes the death push by AceHiro. AT gun has to work overtime now if he wants to deal with this armor threat. But yeah, that's it. Game over. Started strong for BottomLulz, but in the end he just lost his momentum. And AceHiro pushed back against BottomLulz, and it paid off. So game over, dude. Game over. So remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video. Dislike it if you disliked it. And see you next time. Ta-ta.